2K Sports welcomes you to the following presentation of the NBA.
Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Clark Kellogg and our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. We've got the Minnesota Timberwolves and the Los Angeles Clippers. And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup, they've got McDaniels, D'Angelo Russell out there with Malik Beasley. Then it's Karl Anthony Towns. And it's Edwards in at the small forward.
It's the main strength in Redick's game, his three-point shot. Lethal. This guy is a laser.
And it's Beasley finishing it off.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with two hands on that stuff.
Yeah, highly efficient. Nothing extra special there. Just effective.
Redick with the bucket.
And Redick drains these shots constantly. I mean, senses and feels the separation and then capitalizes on it.
Here's Paul. And easy 2 points on the layup.
Yeah, going hard to the rack, making a statement here early on.
Yeah, that's how he rolls. I mean, intimidate the opponent right now.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
And just about a minute into the first quarter. Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
Well, Kevin, Doc Rivers gave me a few minutes to catch up with him. He told me that despite everything, he still believes in his team's ability to take at least one game in this series. But, of course, that has to be tonight. He looks at this as a building block, saying what they learn in this series, win or lose, should be invaluable for the future. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
Yeah, you look at Russell, and one of the things I like most about his game is this guy has great vision and passing ability.
Scored the basket, his second of 2 attempts.
I mean, just take a look at the handles on Paul. He's got all kind of tricks when he's handling that rock.
Now the Clippers moving it up. Barnes with the ball. Redick with the bucket.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Here in the first quarter with about 2 minutes gone by. Passes to Edwards. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that.
Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for Barnes. And here is Paul. Got a piece of it. Towns with the steal. Beasley outside. Here's McDaniels. One up, one down. 2 points with his first shot this game.
You know, Beasley not trying to do too much or get too cute there. Just finding the open man in a simple fashion. Well done.
A shot by Paul. Nobody around. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Drops in the tray.
And really, the scoring this quarter has been just off the charts, doing all he can to bring them back.
And here is Paul. After Anthony Edwards made that last three-pointer.
And when you're open, Paul will find you in a nanosecond. I mean, that's one thing that makes him really special.
And it's Russell with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. It's a 5-point game. Saturday was a great victory for them.
Well, you look at the points they produced in that game, great adjustments on the offensive end.
Well, it's really hard to stop them when they're in a groove offensively, and they were in a comfort zone all game long in that one.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Ryan Hollins, he's checked in for Jordan. Granger comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Collison in for J.J. Redick. Here's Collison. That one good for 2.
That's all willpower and fight right there. Darren Collison finishing amidst the tall timber. Well done.
And it's Russell missing.
That's a surprise. I mean, really out of character for him to miss when the defense is not right up on it.
Good on the shot.
This is as good as it gets for a first quarter in terms of shooting the basketball.
You're exactly right. I mean, everything seems to be dropping. Impressive scoring here.
Towns with the bucket.
I do not think you can overstate Towns' range. I mean, he takes a tough shot there and makes it look easy.
Ball against Russell. And another three for the Clippers.
Monster quarter for him. He's put the team on his back, trying to carry them to the W.
Towns with it. Picked up by Collison. And another three for Minnesota.
And, you know, we know he has this shot in his bag. I mean, Towns enjoys going right back at the opponent with the three ball.
Granger passes to Paul. From the arc. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
And the defense is in disbelief here. Triple after triple.
When that happens, you simply just hope they start cooling off.
Jacks up a three. Yes, once again, it remains perfect. 6 attempts and 6 hits.
He's found his rhythm from deep, and you can see the confidence.
Yeah, I'd be confident too. As a matter of fact, I mean, if you're stacking up threes the way he is, I mean, he's doing all his work from behind the arc.
Clippers leading by 8. Paul outside. Here's Hollins. And a great assist by Paul as that one goes in.
Defensively, giving up far too many open rhythm looks.
And to battle back, they've got to shore up the defense. I mean, there's no other way to come back from a deficit unless you play good defense.
Edwards against Crawford. Here's Hollins. And he banks in the layup. Hollins has got 6.
Boy, great recognition from Collison. That's what good point guards do. Make nice passes.
He knocks it down, but wait a minute. The officials are getting together. They may want to review this one. And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
You know, with the entire series in the balance here, I mean, you're certainly grateful in a situation like this for instance.
A free-flowing first quarter. Great scoring through 1. The Clippers on top, up 9. Stay with us as we get set to bring you the second quarter right after this. And we welcome you back to Game 4 on 2K Sports. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for the Clippers.
Boy, the three-point shot has really been dropping for him early on.
Yeah, they're showing some muscle also in the first half as well, and getting a lot of their points in the paint. Really like the balance they've shown.
And so in the game for the Timberwolves, they've got Edwards. Beasley is out there with Ricky Rubio, and it's Vanderbilt in at the 4 slot. Knocks down the 3 ball.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Not too much respect shown to him by the defenders.
Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation.
Not a problem. First turnover of the game, but overall, I like how they're taking care of the basketball.
DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Los Angeles. I'm glad we got to see the mobile 1 block once more. What a play.
And it's a different kind of defense teams play in the postseason. More in your face, physical, high energy plays like that one.
And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
Yeah, he almost got that one down. I mean, those are the kind of aggressive plays coaches love to see.
And he knocks down the first one. Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. Redick comes in for Paul. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's Redick. He'll bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've led by as much as 10. Here's Barnes, and the dunk by Barnes.
How about that? Redick showing the same kind of accuracy on that pass as he has on his three-point shots, which is quite remarkable. That's how you drop a dime, though.
And the basket by Rubio.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Outside Collison. Pass to Reddick. Good, and the assist goes to Collison. Collison's got his 3rd assist on the night.
A really capable passer at the point guard position. Collison is solid at finding his teammates.
Vanderbilt, first shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast. Los Angeles leading by 5. Nobody near Barnes. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
The defense is far too slow to close out on those three-point attempts.
And those triples, they sure do add up quickly, don't they? I mean, they've got to make some kind of adjustment here.
Now here's Reddick, the fast break opportunity. Here's Jordan, and DeAndre Jordan throws it down.
There's a reason why Jordan's a high percentage shooter. Shooting percentage a function of the kind of shots you get. He opts mainly for dunks.
Lets it go from deep. That one's good, and the Clipper lead is cut to just 7 points in the basket from Edwards.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
And he has really come to life here after a slow start in that first quarter.
Knocked away. Outside Collison. Reddick inside the line. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
Great quarter for him at the offensive end, trying to will his team back in the game.
And now the Timberwolves on the break. Here's Beasley, and it's Beasley finishing it off.
Beasley active and alert that time on defense and able to ignite the fast break.
And the Clippers call time here.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Ryan Owens, he's checked in for Dudley. Granger comes in for Barnes. Jamal Crawford, he's checked in for J.J. Redick. And Chris Paul's subbed in for Darren Collison. Towns, he's checked in for the Timberwolves. D'Angelo Russell comes in for Malik Beasley. And Rubio kicks to Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
And right there, Rubio doing what he does. Seeing the floor, exploring the defense, finding the open man, and getting him the ball.
Crawford against Russell. Pass to Howland. He dishes it to Granger. Here's Jordan. Makes it off the glass. And the Clippers lead by 2.
Jordan really relishes playing through contact and converting, showing you just how strong he is and a good level of concentration, too.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Crawford passes to Hollins. He clangs that one off the back iron, and down it falls. Hollins has got 8.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Russell fires away from way outside. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
Here's Crawford, kicks it out to Paul. Wide open shot is on the money. Paul's got 20 points.
And how about the performance we're seeing from him? Not one miss on the day.
Here's Edwards. And another 3 for Minnesota.
And he's on a good pace here from three-point range. Made 1 in the first, 2 more here in the second. It seems like with more to come.
Crawford against Russell. And there's Jordan putting it right back in. Jordan's got it all tied up now for the Clippers.
Well, I like how Jordan embraces his role on this team. I mean, it's all about rebounding and putbacks for him at the offensive end. Boy, you can see the connection these guys have. They ran the play well. The defense had no idea how to deal with it.
There's Crawford with the 3. And again, Los Angeles with the triple. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. Clippers lead by 1. Stay with us.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show. Hello again. Welcome. Checking out the Clippers. Although this series has gone about as poorly as possible for them, they're still hanging tough. And that should...
And we're happy to have you back for more playoff basketball here in round one. You know, Anthony Edwards has been exceptional here, guys.
No problems fighting his way to the rim in this one. A lot of points in close.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
Paul out there with J.J. Redick. Then it's Matt Barnes. Then there's Jared Dudley. And it's Jordan in at the center, locking down the middle. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Doc Rivers. Jordan the pass to Paul. Fires it up. And it's McDaniels with the rebound.
Usually, guys, he's going to knock that one down from there. Proficient at operating in that medium range area.
Beasley finds Towns. No good that time. The Clippers go the other way with it. Down low. And oh, he blocked it and deflects off the backboard. And the wide open shot from Redick. And the three ball is good. Redick's got 15.
And you know, when Redick heats up now, he stays very aggressive. Rides that hot hand until it's hot no longer.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
And here we go. Fast break. Paul's got it. Beyond the arc. And there's Redick. That's good on the assist by Paul. Now it's a 5-point Clipper lead. Russell from long range. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Paul. Dishes to Redick. Ring shot on the way. Another one falls for the Clippers.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Here's Edwards, and he floats in for the easy 2. Credit the assist on that one.
They are just killing him on the interior.
Yeah, you can't say that with enough emphasis. I mean, the defenders are just not being aggressive enough down low. You got to play with some physicality in the paint.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Collison's out there. Okogie's checked in for the Timberwolves. And the Clippers call time here.
Adjustments are a part of the game, and the coach sees something he doesn't like here.
And you know what? We'll see what changes he makes coming out of this timeout.
Culver's checked in for McDaniels. Jordan against Towns. Towns with the steal. Fast break, here they come. Here's Okogie, and he jams it with authority.
Boy, that's a great job by Okogie to get out in front and finish off the break.
And here's Collison, who will bring it up for Los Angeles. 3-point lead. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. And that one's good, Barnes.
Oh, wow, 4 of 5 to start the half. Coming out on fire.
And a deep 3 from Russell. From beyond the arc, and then some. Russell's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Whoa, watch out now. And D'Angelo from deep. That's the parking lot range we've heard about for this young man.
No hesitation at all on the alley-oop. Saw his teammate with a path to the hoop, and bang, lobbed it right up there for him to finish.
And he was ready for it when he elevated and made the catch.
And he chose the conservative finish with the nice, easy layup, which was a good decision.
For the Clippers, Ryan Owens, he's checked in for DeAndre Jordan. Granger comes in for Jared Dudley. And it's Crawford in for Matt Barnes.
Boy, the work ethic is something that stands out for Jarrett Culver. Very impressive.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
Timberwolves trailed by 4. Towns for 3. Drains the three-pointer. Towns has got 9.
Just reliable, guys. He's just always trying to make the right play.
Russell against Collison. Three-pointer. And again, it's the Clippers from deep.
Now the tray on the other end. Collison answering back.
From beyond the arc, Culver's shot is off. Clippers leading by 4. Here's Crawford. Another one falls for the Clippers.
His mid-range shot is very solid. I mean, for some reason, the defense let him have it.
Russell from long range. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
And all of a sudden, that three puts them in striking distance, guys. He's had that shot working all night.
You bet he has. I mean, working overtime. The triple's been his bread and butter in this ball game. Nothing but butter. Sweet butter.
The shot's good from Granger.
And I've been impressed with the unselfishness, but also getting guys the ball where they can do something with it.
He is delivering a lot of room service dimes tonight. One sweet one after another.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
It's hard for me to watch this. I mean, the defense practically giving them those shots.
He had a nice open look right there. Reddick's got 13 points in just this quarter.
You know, that's one of Reddick's specialties there. I mean, you knock a shot down against his team, he's looking to come right back at you.
Towns for 3. The Clippers grab the miss. They've led by as much as 10.
Well, not really his best quarter as far as scoring. Let's see if he can eventually get back on track.
Great idea to pull up and take the transition 3 there. The D was in position to block his path to the hoop if he took it inside.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to 5 on the bucket from Culver.
And an eye for an eye. Both teams working to stretch the floor.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
And that's it for the third quarter. Both teams scoring well as we head. Let's hear what Doc Rivers has going on over in his huddle.
We got to close this quarter out, and it's big. We got to stretch this game. Close this quarter out.
Well, it doesn't get much better than playoff basketball. Let's get back to the action here in round 1. And so in the game for the Timberwolves, Edwards is out there with Ricky Rubio. Then there's McDaniels, and it's Reed in at the 5, roaming the paint.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Good on that shot, and with that, the Los Angeles lead is cut down to just 4 points in the bucket from Rubio. To the inside, Granger. It's blocked. One-on-one fast break. Lets the 3 fly, and another 3 for Minnesota.
12 straight points off of 3-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
And guys, now that they're rolling from out there, the defense has to really get up into them. You've got to almost be in their jerseys to try to deny those looks.
Granger with the bucket.
How about dueling from long range, just going at each other?
Looks to me like there could be something personal taking place here.
And count it, the shot is good. He'll go to the free throw line.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Well, you don't want to give him any open shots at this stage. Never mind a layup. Come on now. My goodness.
Jared Dudley's checked in for the Clippers. Barnes comes in for Darren Collison. And Chris Paul the bucket on the assist by Barnes. Paul's got 22.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today? Ending with a basket, coming off a pretty pass.
Well, when you look at the assist totals, heck, they've been clearly the better team.
Paul against Rubio. Barnes left side. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
He might not have the long range ability of some other guys, but he will knock down open ones like that.
Here's Edwards. And good, and it takes a nice bounce off the right iron and down. 27 points for him.
And that's right in his wheelhouse, looking to make an impact when it counts.
You know, they want the ball in his hands here because they trust him to hit all the big shots.
Here's Vanderbilt. Oh, what a dunk!
And guys, I don't know that this is the time for that kind of flair. In a close game, the important thing is to get the 2 points, not necessarily the dramatics.
Oh, come on. He had to go for that, didn't he? My goodness.
Now, I can't fault the guy for adding a little flavor to things. I'm fine. Even if he'd have missed it, I don't mind them taking a chance to spruce it up a little bit.
Beasley's checked in for the Timberwolves. And let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, during the last break, I heard Doc Rivers talking with his team. He said, I love how we're shooting the basketball. You guys have been locked in from 3. Just keep taking makeable shots. If you don't have it, pass it to the guy who does. Kevin?
Thank you, David. Here's Paul. They get it again. Jordan kicks to Dudley. And rejection by McDaniels. Beasley against Crawford. There's the pass to McDaniels. From deep three-point range, it's hauled in by Los Angeles. And now the Clippers on the break. Crawford leading the charge. And down it goes, jamming that one home. Guys, what a game. 8 lead changes here.
And don't be surprised if it comes down to the last possession.
And the Timberwolves call time.
Every time out, a chance to review the lineups, matchups, or call a play.
And I agree. I think there's going to be a new wrinkle in their game plan when they come out of this timeout.
And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game, J.J. Redick.
And it's been a ridiculous performance in the best sense possible. I mean, everything about his game has been working. And no matter what they've thrown at him, he's had the answer.
Here's Paul, and it's good off the back of the rim and in. Paul's got the game tied up here for the Clippers. And the Timberwolves with possession. Here's Edwards. And the 3 off target. Now Dudley. Good chance here for Barnes. Quick shot there, and it's off target.
Total breakdown from the defense there. I mean, he'll usually take advantage when that's the case.
Beasley for 3. That's a hand on it. He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. Reeves got the lead up to 2 now for the Timberwolves.
Excellent awareness of where to be on the offensive boards. He did it with great positioning.
Paul kicks to Redick, to the paint. Oh, and he parks it off the glass. Wow. Here's Dudley. Well, it was only a matter of time, but they finally get the bucket. Dudley's gone 50% from the field, 3 of 6. For 3, Beasley. And the ball goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Beasley. And the Timberwolves making a change here. Towns is checked in. So it's the Clippers now. 51 seconds left in the game. It's stolen by Edwards. Tipped away. Paul with the ball. The 3 from Barnes connects from downtown.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
Well, that was want to. He wanted the ball. Nobody else was taking that shot.
Good. A tremendous 3 to tie it up.
Love the body control there. Stop, pop. Rubio understands exactly what he needs to do.
Los Angeles calls timeout. Five seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Oh, here we go. Rubio's got it on a fast break chance. Launches a 3. It's good from long range. And the Timberwolves lead by 3.
Nice play. They're now in control. Just have to play smart, solid defense here. No quick buckets and no easy threes.
Jordan coming up big. His name is called, and he ups the ante and delivers.
Minnesota calls timeout. They're up by 1. 11 seconds left to play here in the 4th. Here's Rubio. The second chance effort, and they commit an intentional foul. We'll see another one of those so they can get into the penalty.
Yeah, no way that should have taken so long. They don't have that much time to waste. They need to foul immediately. Yeah, you have to do that, though. You can't just let them dribble the game.
Exactly. I mean, you got to stop the clock any way possible and hope they alligator arm a few of those free throws.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
And, you know, guys, when you watch Rubio, he's one of the most...
Oh, boy, he gets out before the whole back down.
This series is not over. Down to their last dying breath, and they actually survive.
So it's the Clippers taking the win in a close one. Backs against the wall, Greg, but they